powerful and unusually destructive weather system has brought catastrophic flooding and landslides across Indonesia's Sumatra Island, leaving communities devastated and rescue workers overwhelmed. As of November 28th, officials confirm that the disaster has claimed at least 174 lives, with 79 people still unaccounted for. Days of relentless, torrential rainfall, triggered by Tropical Cyclone Sinjar, have transformed large parts of northern and western Sumatra into emergency zones. Cyclone Sinjar, which formed in the Malacca Strait, is considered a rare meteorological event for this region, an area that typically does not experience tropical cyclones of this magnitude. Its unexpected formation and rapid intensification brought a level of rainfall and wind damage that local infrastructure was never designed to withstand. The heaviest impact has been recorded in North Sumatra, where entire neighborhoods were swept away by sudden surges of water and massive landslides. At least 116 people have died in this province alone. Residents describe hearing the ground rumble in the early morning hours before entire hillsides collapsed, burying homes and blocking critical access routes. In Aceh province, 35 deaths have been reported, and multiple districts remain cut off as landslides have blocked major roads and destroyed bridges. Power outages continue across wide areas, leaving search teams working through unstable terrain without reliable communication. Meanwhile, West Sumatra is facing a humanitarian emergency of its own. More than 17,000 homes have been damaged or submerged under deep floodwaters, forcing over 23,000 people to evacuate to temporary shelters. At least 23 fatalities have been confirmed in this region, and local officials warn that the numbers may rise as floodwaters recede. The human impact is staggering. Tens of thousands of families are displaced, many leaving their homes with nothing more than what they could carry. Evacuation centers are filling rapidly as residents seek safety from continuing rainfall and unstable slopes. Many shelters are operating without sufficient clean water or electricity, and health workers are expressing concern about potential outbreaks of waterborne diseases. In rural areas where roads have collapsed or disappeared entirely beneath mudslides, rescue teams are traveling by foot or helicopter, carrying food, drinking water, and medical supplies through dangerous terrain. Boats are being deployed in low-lying villages, where streets have turned into fast-moving rivers filled with debris, downed trees, and household belongings swept away by the flood. The Indonesian government has declared a formal state of emergency, extending from November 25th to December 8th, allowing authorities to mobilize national military units, expand rescue operations, and secure emergency funding for disaster-hit regions. Officials say the next several days will be critical as efforts shift from immediate rescue to search and recovery. Heavy machinery is being transported into cut-off districts to clear landslide debris and open access for ambulances and supply trucks. Engineers are working to restore downed power lines and rebuild temporary road links so aid can reach isolated communities. Local leaders are urging residents in high-risk zones to evacuate immediately as continuing rainfall could trigger secondary landslides.
Barusan, rumah hanyut.
Meteorologists warn that atmospheric instability surrounding Cyclone Sinjar may continue to affect Sumatra in the coming days. While the storm itself has weakened, its lingering moisture and shifting pressure patterns mean more heavy rain is likely. Soil across much of northern and western Sumatra has reached saturation, increasing the chances of further land failures. Emergency services are monitoring river levels closely, as many are still dangerously high and prone to overtopping if additional rainfall arrives. Weather agencies across Southeast Asia are tracking the remnants of the storm system to assess whether more regions may be exposed to severe conditions. Scenes emerging from the affected provinces paint a heartbreaking picture of loss and resilience. Aerial footage shows entire villages submerged beneath muddy water, rooftops barely visible above the floodline. Vehicles have been pushed into tangled heaps by rushing currents, and bridges once connecting major towns now hang twisted or broken. In evacuation centers, families sit on mats with soaked belongings, trying to contact relatives still missing. Children cling to blankets handed out by aid workers, while volunteers prepare food over makeshift stoves. Rescue crews continue to pull survivors from collapsed buildings, often working through the night in heavy rain, hoping to reach those who may still be trapped beneath debris. Beyond the immediate destruction, officials say the long-term recovery will be immense. Thousands of homes must be rebuilt, agricultural land has been washed out, and vital public infrastructure, including roads, schools, and water systems, has suffered extensive damage. Environmental specialists warn that ongoing deforestation in several regions may have worsened the scale of the landslides, while climate experts point to broader changes in regional weather patterns as a contributing factor to the severity of this year's storm season. For now, the focus remains on saving lives, supporting displaced families, and restoring essential services. With the death toll already high and the number of missing still significant, Indonesia faces a race against time. Emergency officials are urging residents to heed all warnings, avoid steep slopes, and stay away from swollen rivers as the region continues to experience unstable weather.
नमस्कार साथियों, आप सभी का स्वागत है यूट्यूब चैनल वेदर राजस्थान पर। इस वीडियो में दोस्तों मैं बात करने वाला हूं कि आने वाले आगामी 4 दिनों में राजस्थान के सभी भागों में किस प्रकार का मौसम रहेगा। आप सभी लोगों से मेरा निवेदन है, वीडियो को लाइक कर देना, चैनल को दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर देना। देखिए दोस्तों, राजस्थान के हिस्सों में लगातार जो ठंड का प्रकोप है वो तेज़ी से बढ़ रहा है। और दोस्तों एक अच्छी और सटीक खबर बता दूं कि दिसंबर के 1 तारीख से लेकर 6 तारीख के बीच में 2 पश्चिमी विक्षोभ पहाड़ी हिस्सों में पहुंच रही हैं और पहाड़ी हिस्सों में जमकर बर्फबारी होगी और इसका अच्छा प्रभाव देश भर के लिए साबित होता है, क्योंकि नदियों में जो पानी आता है वो पहाड़ों की तरफ से आता है, क्योंकि ग्लेशियर पिघलते हैं तभी नदियों में पानी आना शुरू होता है। तो 30 नवंबर के दिन दोस्तों श्री गंगानगर, चूरू, बीकानेर, हनुमानगढ़, जयपुर, अलवर, सीकर, झुंझुनू, दौसा, करौली सभी भागों में मौसम साफ और ठंडा रहेगा। 1 दिसंबर के मौसम के बारे में बात करेंगे। 1 दिसंबर के दिन आप सभी लोग मॉडल के अनुसार देख सकते हैं कि पहाड़ी हिस्सों की तरफ से लगातार उत्तर पश्चिमी ठंडी हवाएं राजस्थान की तरफ पहुंच रही हैं, जिसके कारण राजस्थान के हिस्सों में अधिक सर्दी पड़ने की संभावना बनी हुई है। उदयपुर, डूंगरपुर, प्रतापगढ़, बांसवाड़ा, राजसमंद, जोधपुर, जालौर, जैसलमेर, बाड़मेर, नागौर, पाली, सोरी, फलौदी तमाम भागों में लगातार ठंडी उत्तर पश्चिमी शुष्क हवाओं के बीच मौसम साफ रहेगा। उत्तरी राजस्थान और पूर्वी राजस्थान की तरफ भी सिमिलर कंडीशन बनी हुई है। श्री गंगानगर, चूरू, बीकानेर, हनुमानगढ़, सरदार, जयपुर, अलवर, सीकर, झुंझुनू, दौसा, करौली इन भागों में भी लगातार ठंडी हवाओं के बीच मौसम साफ ही देखा जा सकता है। कोटा, बूंदी, सवाईमाधोपुर, भीलवाड़ा, नीमकाथाना, टोंक के भागों में लगातार हिमालय पर्वतों की तरफ से आने वाली ठंडी हवाओं के बीच मौसम साफ रहेगा। 2 दिसंबर के मौसम के बारे में बात करेंगे। 2 दिसंबर के दिन कितना बदल सकता है राजस्थान का मौसम। देखिए, अगर पश्चिमी विक्षोभ आ रहे हैं पहाड़ी हिस्सों में तो काफ़ी अच्छी बात है, लेकिन 1-2 पश्चिमी विक्षोभ मैदानी भाग से होते हुए